So two shirts, both of them are from Muji. Specifically, they're both from Muji, China, but one looks more Chinese than the other. Why is that? Let's start with the collar. So this shirt has a typical European style collar called a point collar. It has its origins in what's called a ruff, which was worn in Europe in the 1600s. It's folded over, it has pointed ends and a spread middle. It's designed to be worn with a piece of neckwear like a tie. Now this other shirt has what's called a Mandarin collar or a stand collar, which in China originates in the Ming Dynasty. But its modern day name comes from the titles of Qing Dynasty government officials, called mandarins in English. The collar is just a band and doesn't fold over, and it joins together at the front with some kind of decorative fastener. Next, the buttons. So European style clothing is typically worn closer to the body, which requires more fasteners to stay in place, which is one reason why buttons are so prevalent. Whereas Chinese style clothing is traditionally more focused on drape and layering. So there's also a need for fixed buttons and more of a focus on ties and belts. And we can see this tradition in these fabric fasteners called pankou. Last, let's look at the hem. So in Europe, men traditionally wore these shirts as an undergarment, similar to how we might wear an undershirt today, which means that the hem of the shirt was designed to be tucked into the pants, which is why we see a longer shirt length with the back or tail longer than the front. This was never the case with Chinese clothing where the upper shirt or robe was worn over the pants. So the shirt's length is shorter and the hem is the same length all around. So three indicators, some more obvious than others, but they work together to give us a visual language that hints at the origins and history of both of these shirts.